All right, let's go over the testing protocols for the midterms and the final exam. So there's two ways to access the exam. You can go to assignments and scroll down and you'll see that there's two. One is midterm one mom, that's the actual delivery, and you will enter answers into that. And then there's midterm one upload, where you will upload your work and your answers. You will upload your answers in two locations to make sure that we have a consistent picture of what's going on, and also if something were to go wrong. All right, so if you click on midterm one, all right, it's just telling you what to do. All right, save your answers often, but only submit once. Right, and but the first thing you want to do is save your exam as a PDF right away. That way, if anything goes wrong, you can keep working. Right, and if your internet never comes back on and you can't enter your uh, answers into my open math, then I'll just have to grade it by hand, if you will. Right. Some things about the PDF, you have to upload it here. That's linked to the upload assignment. But you need to digitally sign your PDF in Adobe Acrobat before submission to prove you created the PDF before the end of the exam. So if your internet can go completely down, but you can prove that your exam was finished right before the end of the exam. And if we go to the actual settings, right, the exam really is due at 4:15, and you get an extra 15 minutes. AEC students get their time extension plus 15 minutes as well. So for those without an AEC time increase, right, the until date, right, that's when your digital signature has to be done by then. You have to have it turned in by then too. And I just feel I need to mention that this 15 minutes here, right, is not time to be trying to squeeze out one more answer. It is time to be strictly used for assembling and scanning your documents. I really recommend using Adobe Scan with your smartphone, um, although some of you may have scanners and some might even be writing it right on a pad. Again, that's okay, but you need to have that thing signed before this time, okay? Because there can be internet issues and you might not be able to upload it on time, but the important thing is to show that it was done on time, all right? So the fact that you can digitally sign it makes it one less thing to go wrong. Now, if you don't know how to do that, here's a PDF, right? All these tools are, um, free with the university. And I would practice this before the exam. You can just click on digitally sign, right? Use your mouse. I'll create a digital signature area. I already have my digital ID. You really need to do this before the exam, right? Because you might have to configure an ID. It doesn't take that long, but it's just, again, one more thing. I press continue. You need to lock the document after signing, and then you would enter in your password, all right? And then you save it, okay? So I can look at that date and know that the exam, it was created properly on time. So there's other ways to get to the upload. Is that in assignments, you come down here, all right, midterm 1, upload, and you would upload a PDF. Just double check that it's there. Yep, PDF. The other way to see where the assignments are in the modules, just like here. So that's midterm 1. That will, you enter answers and download it from there. You write out and show your work. You need to show your work. You just cannot put an answer in. Now, this equation sheet was for when classes were face-to-face and it was an open book, open note. But just so you know that I understand that, especially with 108 people, something's going to go wrong for somebody. And that just, no matter what, email me right away. That starts to document the problem. But really, if download that exam right away and start working and just digitally sign it on time, right, after scanning it or however you assemble it, right, so that once the internet comes back on, we can get that exam. And exams are stressful enough without having to do this. But regardless, just keep working. All right. Where are we?